This meeting is being broadcasted live from a random studio out in the middle of the Galactic Center.
Hi.
We're repairing the Soul family.
Car drop. This is gonna take a little while. I know, I need to get music on. We need to get music on. Waiting for this thing to load. YouTube, you need to load. We're having fun. It's a silly day. Can't see the chat yet. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Started streaming less than a minute ago. Okay, chat is up. We're live. We're having fun. Hi. How's everyone doing? We're doing a card drop.
What does that mean?
It means the brothers and the sisters are going to come together and we're going to play with tarot cards. Good morning, Suhail. It's night for me, so I'll say just hi. How are you, brother? It's good to see you. Good to see you. So it is 2-3 for you, but still in the United States here, it is 2-2. Today was very much so a day of celebration and very much so a familial component kind of rocking through the vibes today. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but very much so celebratory, very much so coming back into a remembrance of what it is to be soul family, caring for our connections. Okay, so caring for our connections was a really big key theme today on so many levels, whether it was a like on the individuated level, right? The connection with self, the connection with our heart, the connection with our soul, the connection with our body, the connection to source, to God, whatever you want to choose to consciously see that as for you in your own life. Reconnecting to unity, what it means to embrace the unified, what it is to embrace the love of the journey and the celebration of the journey. There was also a lot of soul family connections that were being rebuilt through, even if you want to say the monad or the soul group. A lot of repair work was coming to a head and a lot of peace work. And very much so this focus on how we can stabilize our connections, how we can rebuild or continually to build upon the beautiful foundations that are flourishing within all of us, right? Whether it's the soul connection, right? The connection to the soul, the connection to, if you want to call it your inner, your innermost beautiful version, your higher self, your other dimensional versions, very much so repairing of those connections. And so we're kind of in a little bit of a silly banter mixed with a blend of like appreciation for the family right now. And I've been seeing this play out as a theme throughout the day about the family, about awakening the new family, the joy of the family, celebrating where we've come out on the journey, where our focus is for the visions moving forward for humanity. And then also a lot more repair work, DNA repair, physical body repair. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like throat repair too, because Corey's coughing up phlegm as he's purging. So yeah, very much so like repairing our connections inward, outward, family, bloodline family too for some people. It was just a very neat, nice, calm day. So as a result, I wanted to come in. If you're hopping in the room and you're in the chat, say hi. Welcome in. We're just kicking back, having fun. We have no idea where this is going to go. So we're just kind of riding the cosmic wave wherever it freaking takes us. Oh, so we're going to drop some cards in a little bit, for a little bit. I'm not going to do the zodiac signs. We're going to be doing I think we're just going to do random stories for the collective again. I don't really want to do the formal zodiac sign readings. That's right, tea and honey. I'm actually in Tulsi rose tea is what I'm drinking, no honey. I've had a lot of coffee today, so tonight's the time to settle down. Actually, all I have left is decaf, and it's like perfect timing for for me to not have any caffeine. So hello, Patrice. Welcome in, Kimba, Sanjeev, Suhail, Denise. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. How's everyone feeling? We're going to be speaking some light language too. So Hello, hello, hello. All right. So we are going to go into some readings and some music. Readings and music. Readings and music. What should we listen to, guys? What should we start out with, music-wise? We're gonna listen to Frozen. Vanilla Chamomile. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. All right. Awesome. Yes, feeling giddy. I'm feeling giddy too. I'm feeling silly. And there's a lot of really beautiful inner child work going on, like a reunification of many versions of the child across time space. How that inner child is expressed to you, whether it's like a dragon child, if it's baby Jesus for some of us are playing with a little baby Jesus in our own little fun cuddly way. Whether it's your actual divine child or your inner child, it's going to be expressed to you and shown to you exactly how it is. Fairies have been helping out a lot with that, been helping out a lot. So yeah, we're gonna get into some readings and get into some readings for the collective. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I'm gonna invite everyone to just kind of come into a place of just deep rest and relaxation within them, right? Coming back to the heart expression, right? So we want the heart ship, right? The light of the heart to be the driving force forward in this journey from here on out. So welcome into the journey. Welcome into this sacred space, right? I want to remind everyone that we're God sovereign free within this container, right? And we're going to honor this unity vow within the container. Okay. Beautiful. And so the heart is the compass home, right? The heart is the compass home. The heart is the compass home. And so we were doing what we can to retrain ourselves and with the breath, with the form to express as the heart with the heart and to belong to the heart again, right? And it's the joy of the heart. It's the innocence of the heart, right? So it's not the heavy heart. We're not looking at the heavy emotional heart, right? But the lightness of the feathery essence of the child heart, the golden heart, the diamond heart complex. Beautiful. So I will be speaking light language through this too. I'm just going to kind of flow wherever it wants to go. So welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see where the readings want to go. Nice. Congratulations on getting tarot cards. Tarot's fun. Tarot's a lot of fun. Tarot's a lot of fun. We're just going to shuffle for a little bit. I'm just eternally grateful for all of you in the soul family that are in the tribe, that are here, not only for supporting myself, but being a supporter of all the beautiful work that's going on in the universe, whether you're aware of it or not, or whether you just like supporting tarot cards, right? All of it's good, man. All of it's good. Support is so necessary right now. And to feel supported, right? Especially by family, community, other people, right? Yeah. We'll just go ahead and start diving in head first into cards. What wants to come forward? For us, collective messages for everyone. What's going on? What's going on, collective? Ooh, it's getting hot. Dragons are coming in. Getting hot in here. All right. There we go. 11-11. Beautiful synchronicity. All right, what messages want to come forward for the collective? What messages want to come forward for the collective? Ooh, it's regarding the new expression, the new journey, the Fool card, right? So it is that lightness of self, and making sure that we are doing what we can to stay feathery in our walk, right? So we want to honor the emotional balance that we're all going through right now, because everyone's going to have a different experience, right? So what we're cueing into, right, is that new journey, the new beginning, that's representative of what many would refer to as divine innocence, right? A sense of play, a sense of joy, a sense of folly, a sense of relief that we're just honoring flow, right? What is 0 point creation for ourselves, right? What is it to be really tuned into God's source light, right? Are we tuning into like the heaviness of the damning God, or are we tuning into the lightness of source and the expression of joy through the form, right? All of us are going to experience the individuation and the expression of our source light based upon the level of consciousness that we hold, based upon that much that we know within of what it is to be eternally grateful for source and for the spark and for the soul, for God light. But it's also remembering that the journey ahead can be honored within this flow state of complete balance and complete knowing of the closeness to that, right? So we call that 0 point, right? Nearing that infinite potential of from here in the divine innocence and expanding into that space. Where do we go from here? What can we create as and with, right? Right. And so some people might see this as foolish behavior, right? But it's not about foolishness, right? Because this, even though this is the beginning of the journey, right, we are seeing with things with the new eyes, new lens, right? But we're also prepared with a healthy level of discernment to not allow others to distort or to cleanse or to cloud our judgment. Let's put it that way, to cloud our judgment, right? So we're seeing through the eyes of innocence, but it's not from a place that is lacking wisdom. It is a place of knowing. So whether this is your first time on the Fool's journey, or it's another repeated cycle on the Fool's journey of remembrance, right? The walk to the world card, right? It's knowing that with you carries the lessons, right? The wisdom from yesterday's cycle and what this new beginning entails for all of us, right? So we are in that light, feathery approach, and walk, the energy of these. So here's the thing, guys, we have so many different timelines available opening up, right? So if you are gravitating towards a certain frequency, that is going to open up a potentiality for you. If you're gravitating towards another, that's going to access another potentiality. So if you've been riding the joy wave, if you've been riding the love wave, that narrative is available within the field to be able to come forward and through and to begin riding that wave of joy again, of lightness as a feather, right? Of freedom, right? Of purpose within that as well, because joy can coincide with purpose. While joy is play, folly, and fun, that also can tie into purpose, right? So it's really about, the lightness of this gate that we've opened up, right? And the timeline that we're walking forward on, or the pathway, right? The remembrance point. It's going to be different for everyone, but this one we're speaking of is the lightness of it, the folly, the joy, the silliness, the play, right? Yeah, see, there we go. It's making sure that we're balanced in that we're walking as love, but we're also sharing that love. We're sharing that silliness. We're sharing that new beginning with one another, right? So this could be co-creation, right? Creatorships. It could be just sparking that within another individual. Could be as simple as just showing up for another person and gifting them the offering of this lightness, right? The opportunity or the potential to step into joy, right? That potentiality of joy exists within all of us, and we can go share that with the world with the Two of Cups. So it's representative of this new beginning that we're embarking on. It's a new beginning that we share with one another, and that we can. It's the invitation point. Hey, you want to go play? Hey, you want to go repair this connection? Hey, you want to go on a journey? Right? Hey, come on, let's start over. Right? Especially when we're speaking of family connections, right? We were talking earlier about the soul family, the monad, right? Our own internal connection, so on and so forth. It's that with this, right, we can offer this new beginning to others as well. So let's also begin to start paying attention, right? Are there any family lines that you want to repair and start over with? Right? People that you know. Like, yes, I know it's Mercury retrograde. We don't want to bring the past and only, Here's the thing. It's about the repair. It's about dissolving the resentment. It's letting go of the anger. It's saying, you know what happened was silly. Let's start over, right? That's possible on so many different levels. We can meet as peace. We can meet as unity. We can meet as joy again. Some things are better left unsaid. All right. I can happily agree and relate to that on many levels, right? So we always want to use, once again, our tool of discernment, right? Take your power back, right? Use your discernment, access your intuition. What's your intuitive senses telling you, right? Is there some sort of love that you need to offer yourself? Do you need to offer yourself a new beginning? Do you need to go through a reset? Do you need to maximize on your 0 point, right? What's going to bring you back to the I am within you from a place of lightness? What does that mean to you? Okay. Woo, we're leading the way as this. We're showing the way. It's like, it's recognizing that a part of this, right? Queen of Swords, being that warrior goddess archetype, is that there's clarity moving forward. Okay. The clarity moving forward for all of us is making sure that we are keeping our connections light, right? Do you really need to dance in the drama? Do you really need to dance in the gossip? Do you need to bask in the belittling party of yesterday? This is about worth and value, self-worth and self-value. Do you really want to partake in those kinds of relationships? Hi, Trippy. Do you really want to partake in those kinds of connections, right? This is how we are leading the way as joy and as lightness again. Lightness. So we're not speaking of like light and dark, shadowy. We're not talking about that. We're talking about lightness. We're talking about ease, joy, laughter, friendship, folly. Preparing that. It is possible. And there's a lot of people that are holding that field of lightness right now to invite others to embark on that. It's the folly, it's the joy, it's the play. But it's also the clarity that we need moving forward. That's the clarity we need, and the clarity that I personally would love to embody and to see the collective embody. Now I recognize we can't, right? Peaks and troughs, waves, right? Thought forms, illusion, spells, so many things that happen, right? Throughout our day-to-day that can start to shift our trajectory, right? So not only is this, here's the thing: is this is not everything is rosy peaches, rainbow, sunshine, buttercups, all that stuff, right? I recognize that. But the ones of us that are there are also inviting others to join on that process. Hey, it's safe to be comfortable in your joy again, and in your innocence, and in your laughter, and in your folly. It's also an important part of reparenting our inner child, right? It's an important part of reparenting our inner child to practice love, to practice joy, to practice humor, to practice silliness again, and in a balanced, healthy way, right? It is possible. It is possible. It is possible, right? Who could that be? Yeah, see, and this is co-created with others, right? This is that collective endeavor, right? That we can come together and celebrate and start these new beginnings as love. We can repair these connections with our family, with our soul group, right? We can live as everlasting love, because I'm hearing everlasting love. Okay, anyway. This is how we're harmonizing and balancing the trinitization of us, right? Masculine, feminine, child, coming to perfect balance. This is the triad level, right? This is that tritone. This is that Rishik component. This is the waves of omni love that we all represent as source through source in our connection to God. Okay? And it's an important part of awakening to harness this lightness and this innocence. And it means, what it means is that we're in polar waves, right? We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, right? But what we're doing is we're trying to make the bandwidth a little bit less disruptive and a little bit more of this current flow, right? So if we imagine that these expansions and collapses create these peaks on the trajectory that offer us the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, right? The most blissful states of peace and being, and the deepest, darkest realms of HE double hockey sticks, or whatever you want to call it, right? Opportunity to dissolve polarity. Once we dissolve that polarity within that bandwidth range, what happens is we start to bring these peaks and troughs closer together. Why? Because we're starting to find what our nominal or baseline is, back to 0 point, right? We're finding what our baseline is. We're finding what our nominal is. It is a balancing act. It's that trinitization, who we are within the body, masculine, feminine, child within balance. And then playing is that, right? Important part of the reconnective process that we're going through, and the reconnection. that today has been all about for us. And we all hold the ability to repair these connections from within. We just have to trust our abilities again to be able to do that. Meditation, singing, playing, dancing, getting out into the garden, crystals, big one, Indaras. For me, I play with Indaras and other crystals, right? Crystals are very important in this, right? Plasma balls, that's another one. I think it's Suhail that has the plasma ball. Remember him telling me about it, and I was like, I really want one, right? And it's those little orbs that have the little bzz, and you touch it, it goes bzz, right? What grounds you today? What helps you to harmonize and balance at that tone of what we would call 0 point or divine innocence, right? And to feel free, comfortable expressing as that, right? Especially with the Queen of Swords, that's the clarity, the communication of that truth, knowing that the embodiment of that truth is how we show the way forward. Now, I know it's gonna be different for every single person, right? We all have different experiences, different paths. We're evolving at different rates. We all have different spin rates within our body. Some of us drink a little bit more coffee than others, right? That's gonna have an effect on things. Either way, it's an invitation point to recognize that we are getting closer and closer to 0 point, and these new beginnings are opening up to us, right? Thank you to Tutu for providing that. And it's just more in the air. I don't want to say like 2/2 is the day where this occurs, but we're feeling the ramp up in the trajectories right now of all of us coming to this place of like, it's gonna get easier, but we have to detach from the collective noise to do that. We have to get off the television, right? We have to start doing what feels right for us. Once again, back to that heart compass, right? What is the heart compass and where is it leading you to? Because there's a pulsation in the heart space. It's the beacon calling you forward, right? That's the love, the laughter, the glory that's driving you home. Where's it taking you? Where are you going, people? Where are you going? We could drive it home with one headlight, right? All we need is this, a heart light on. You can drive it home with one headlight. This thing helps you to see in the dark. But we got to do what we can to keep it open. What opens your heart today? Telling someone you love them, telling someone you miss them, writing a poem, reading a book, going out in nature. I'm seeing a horse. For some people, it might be going and looking at horses or watching horse videos. Right? It's about freedom. Freedom to be that joy, freedom to be that expression, to be that ineffable quality of you, right? Ineffable, right? It's about being able to support yourself as this, but also give yourself the opportunity to have days, right? Where you're just present with self, where you're like, hey, I'm feeling right now and it's okay. That's a safe place to be. It's safe for me to feel. It's safe for me to hold myself. It's also important for me to hold myself and to save myself, not to try to save other people and not look for a savior, right? But to save myself. By finally going, hey, I'm worth more than this. And as a result, I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to take that leap, right? And if you fall, you're falling apart because you're coming back together, guys. We've all fallen. Hi, my name's Corey and I've fallen many times. Fell from consciousness to land here. And while I was here, I fell from consciousness. But that was an important part of remembrance for me because I learned how to get back up. And other people taught me how to do that as well. Because there was way showers, there was leaders, there was friends, there was people there shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand saying, hey, we've got you. You're not alone. Because once again, we're living in a unified journey. This expression is unified, no matter how separate you are or how separate you feel you are or perceive yourself to be. This journey is unified, right? When we wake up in the morning, we all look at the same sun. When we're outside, we all look at the same moon, same stars, same heavens, same hells. We share all similar emotions, maybe different themes and narratives and different extremes of those emotions or softenings of those emotions. Either way, we're all here living that unified experience. We all have a heartbeat. We all have blood flow. Well, some of us, maybe not the politicians. I'm just kidding. Corey, did you have to? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But seriously, guys, like we are in a unified approach to our expression now. And what does that mean for us? Because we have always been unified. We've never been separate from or less than. We've always been a part of. We were the ones that put ourselves there, represented ourselves as that because of consumption, because of medical models, because of societal conditioning, because of tradition, because of family values, right? Lessons learned, it's done. Okay, we're unified now. Where do we go from here? We're unified and we're light. Even if you've got murky waters within you, you're still light. Even if you've got the creepy crawlies, even if you play with goblins, hi, you're still light. You're light because you exist within this spectrum of frequency to land here in this now moment to evolve as a soul. That's a part of the union with you. Light holds many different tones, bandwidths, frequencies, and hues, right? We live in such a beautiful reality right now where we have access point to infinite potential, which means if you want to go over here or over here, you have a choice. You have a choice. Either way, you're still within the light spectrum. And because you're within the light spectrum and you hold form, hi, you're light. Nice to meet you. We just have different shades of light. And we all live in different illusions and different frequencies. And some of us are battling one another right now. And some of us are battling ourselves. Either way, we can resist the urge to fight the polarity and belong back to the heart again for ourselves. We really can. And it's not just a new age fluffy illusion. It is possible. It just requires a lot of shifting, changing, dancing, moving, playing, a lot of uncomfortability. There's a lot of nights where we have to walk through hell to find what that heaven is from within us, right? Heaven exists within us and belongs within us. Ooh, yeah, see, there it is, the expression of the inner child, right? Wanting to go on an adventure. There we go. The divine child is communicating to you right now. Your intuitive child is communicating to you right now. But are we hearing the clarion call of what it is? Have we gone within to really listen to what our child is telling us? Our spiritual child, right? Like young child meets young warrior. Where are we gonna go, right? Where are we gonna go? Yeah, because see, there's that dharmic, that's the wheel turning in our favor, right? This is also to recognizing that we have the one to create the course corrections on our own life. We're the one at the helm of our own ship. We're the ones at the wheel here. We're the ones that can turn that dharmic reward into our own favor. Where is it carrying us to? Where is it carrying us to? We have the right to do that now. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're the magic at the helm of your own creation here. You're the magician here. Have the courage to know that. Welcome into the courage of understanding that you are the one that has full right to have sovereign free will on your journey, and to take the helm of your own ship and to steer the course where you want to. Right? But what we're doing is, like, some people say take control of your own vessel, things like that. Take control of your own ship. I don't like to use certain words because it does cast certain spells, right? But what we can do is we can set our targets on that trajectory and allow the universe to carry us there, because the universe is this backing force, the wave that is carrying us forward, right? There's the wave carrying us forward. We just point and we go. We smile, we laugh, we sing, and we just let the flow take us where it's going to go, right? It's about taking your magic back. Yeah, it's about really falling in love with yourself again, right? Falling in love with self, but it's like, it really is you having that unified sense of self and then sharing that with the world. Right? The lovers can also speak of soul family. Right? Well, this is relationship, partnership, friends, family, relatives. This is the tribe coming together. It's saying, hey guys, all right, so us as a collective, our divine child and our youthful warrior is coming together and taking our own wheel back and the courage to be able to move forward as love and to go share this with the soul family. That's the repair, right? Going out and finding one another in our own area, going out into the world, stepping forward in your creation, right? Come forward, step up on YouTube. You can do this on any social media platform. All you have to do is hit record and say, hi, my name is, and this is who I am. But there are people that fall short of this every single day because they don't try, and you can. I don't like the word try, but it's like those limitations that tell you that you can't meet up with tribe, or you can't meet people, whether it's face to face or it's in, the safety of your own home. You can create these connections. All of us have the opportunity right now to find the courage and strength to find our own wheel and to drive it home back to love. There's no excuses anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna call it out right now in the field. I love you all unconditionally, but you are way too evolved to have an excuse to not go find love in your life. I know it's gonna trigger some people. I love you, right? The power is within you to do this. You can create this, to go out and to discover what your love is for you and where your love is. Well, guess what? It's within you. You find it, but you can also repair that within the world as well. Yep. Yeah. So we have healthy levels of discernment here, guys. Right? But at the end of the day, all of us, myself included, we have no excuses to not be in our love. There are things that are going on, and I recognize that, guys. Right? So what I'm saying is, if you are going through a situation right now, okay, I want to be real. If you're going through a situation right now, it's really troubling or very hard for you, right? I want you to honor where you're at, because that is the place that your universe designed you in coordination with you, that you designed for yourself, to be at here right now. And maybe it's an opportunity for you to expand and to deepen into the comfort of more self-love, right? We can dive deeper now, guys. Safely dive deeper into who we are as love. Love sometimes means yes, and love sometimes means no. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is say no to people. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is walk away. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is just show up and be with yourself. Sometimes the most kind, loving thing you can do is to show up and be there for one another. At the end of the day, though, because now that I'm diving into this, I did say there's no excuse for us to not be loved, but I also recognize that there are people that are not in that evolutionary state right now. I'm talking about that if you are in this reading right now, okay? If you're in this reading right now, I know for a fact that you have every opportunity right now to fall in love with yourself again. And I know it sounds so cheesy and it's so new agey, right? But if you give yourself the opportunity to really rediscover what that means for you, it will shift your life. It'll shift your reality. But also too, this is something that we can do together. This can be a family thing that can happen. Not where we're all sticky and clinging on to one another and dependent and reliant and attached. No, not at all. This is the individuated soul family. All of us taking those steps every single day. What is the most loving and kind and gentle thing that I can do for myself today? And then how do I express that out into the world? What is something loving, kind, and gentle that I can do for other people? And myself, even throughout the day, I have many moments where I go, ooh, I am not loving, kind, and gentle right now. And that's okay. We don't judge ourselves. This isn't some new age condition where it's like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like crap. Ew, something's wrong with me. No. You're here in this universe, existing on this world with whatever density you're in, having an experience, and it's a feeling experience, which means there's all over emotions. It doesn't mean every day is peaches, right? Every day is fairy farts. But what we do is we dive deeper into the conditioning of what it is to sustain that self-love on our journey. Right? Are you feeling a little sharp right now, a little bit rigid? Okay. What can we do to soften? Feeling a little angry right now? Okay, cool. How can you express that? How do you turn that into sacred rage to get shit done? Right? Oh, the fire's on, right? Feels like I'm about to blow up. Beautiful. You're a supernova. Glow up, baby, right? Some people think explosions are bad. Internal explosions, by the way. Let's just speak of internal explosions. Think about a supernova. Think about all the nebulas you see in the universe. Imploding and exploding stars. You are a starborn. And you are going to have those catalytic moments where the pressure builds up and bam, that ignition point hits and you spark into a brand new journey. We call it a quantum jump. It accelerates your life path. It shifts you into a whole nother direction. You see yourself in a whole new viewpoint. This is expansion, right? Welcome to harmonizing with you. That in itself is love. So we're looking at that. We're looking at treating ourselves with just more kindness, but also us as a collective tribe can do this, right? 100 monkey effect. Think about if we got everyone in the world to just be a little bit kinder to themselves each day and a little bit kinder to one another, including to the systems that they're revolting against right now. Think about what would happen. Just think about it. Think about what that effect would have on humanity. Now, it doesn't mean we'd all be on laughing gas, and no. But a part of self-worth and self-value is we step into alignment. When you're in self-worth and self-value, what do? You're starting to choose more aligned opportunities. You're going to start backing away and saying no to those opportunities that don't serve yourself, which is going to create opening for opportunities for other people to step into, and it's going to help you to elevate, right? The soul-aligned choice, the soul-aligned vision for you is important for you. Because as a result, we're going to start saying no to those things that no longer serve our lifetime. Right? So this experience and this expression of joy is available to all of us. The folly is. But we have to surrender to it too. Because if I tell you right now that there's a pathway that opens up where you can be joyous and free in every now moment and laughing in every single moment, everywhere you tell yourself that can't happen, that's your own perceived limitation. And as a result, we can witness it and go, oh, I see you. I see you. But I don't have to attach to it as a belief system anymore. I can actually say no to that. And I can begin to repair this with myself by stating, okay, you know what? Right now, I need to increase my self-worth and self-happiness, right? I need to express myself in a different way. I need to show up different. What helps me to get into that mood of feeling loving and kind? Is there some sort of music I can listen to? Can I go out dancing? Right? Can I shift the body in a new way? Can I turn on a comedy? Right? Can I just fully embrace who I am and not try to change who I am for one damn second? Yes, go ahead. The choice is yours. You're free, you're sovereign, you're love. What are you going to do with it? Right? And then we make that choice that's soul aligned for us moving forward. Right? The one that's healthy for ourselves. Right? Yeah, there's a lot of propagation in health and wellness here because it's worked for me. Right? Be mindful of your dreams, guys. You guys are getting the downloads and dreams. We were talking about soul aligned vision, soul aligned path, what you can do with self-love. Your dream time will tell you, right? Your dream time is going to tell you exactly right now what's going on. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Right? Pay attention to your dreams right now, because you're getting those hints and those cues to clue into what this pathway means for you, right? Mother Earth is showing you too. Mother Earth, Gaia is expressing this to you. Queen of Pentacles. Hi, Molly. Molly's here. Hi, Molly. Gaia is showing you too. Gaia is telling us how we can do this more. We've been hearing the clarion call. I don't know anyone else that's been hearing the right into the unknown. We've all been getting the clarion call. Are you hearing the reverberation? It sings through the song lines every single day. All you have to do is listen, and the song lines will tell you. And it doesn't have to be all or nothing, right? Because even when I got the clarion call, when I got the clarion call to go out into the wilderness, right? It wasn't an all or nothing thing. It wasn't that I had to give up everything and I just had to just go out and just be in the woods. By no means. No. It's a balance. Remember, a balance what you eat, drink, and do. Thrive, right? Gaia is calling us. Spend a little bit more time. She's expressing what this joyous freedom opportunity is. We call it the elemental structures, the song line. She's singing to us. Any final messages from this thread? Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, see that, gosh, this is such a beautiful merger right here. Check this out. Right? King of Swords with the Queen of Cups. This is softening. This is the grand softening. It's the power of the masculine met with the depth of the connection. of the mother rising up with naked baby on a horse. This is the illumination point, right? That there's power and softness, softness and power, and these two things can merge. This is the solar plexus meeting with the heart and the expression. This is that solar love. This is that solar love, right? But it's also what we're doing is we're adding a dynamic of clarity to the Queen of Cups, where sometimes emotions can't, because these are clear emotions with the Queen of Cups, but sometimes the emotional realm can get a little foggy, right? So this is clarity of the masculine with the King of Swords merged with the Queen of Cups. This is a soft power. This is the rejuvenation of what soft power means to us, right? And that the expression of this is important for the child, and it's what lights us up. Soft power, right? Balance point, balance point, balance point, balance point, balance point. So yeah, really cool for the 2-2 energies kind of message we want to come forward regarding the joy and the expression and the freedom. How's everyone doing out there? I know we kind of went a little bit motivational speaker. I felt like Tony Robbins for about 5 minutes there. I apologize. But sometimes we get on a podium and we got shit to say. Hopefully it's important. I don't know, might have all sounded stupid. I don't care. But this little expression needed right then, right? But we all need that elevation point. We all need that lifting up from time to time, right? That reminder, like, hey guys, you're okay. I've had so many friends come up to me and shake me and go, Corey, you're alive and well and healthy. And I'm like, I don't feel like it. You're alive. And I'm like, I don't feel like it, right? But that's what shook me awake. That's what shook me awake. And that's what helped. That's what facilitated me in being able to transcend a lot of my belief structures that I wasn't loved or that I wasn't okay. Was sometimes the reflection had to give me that contrast. So when I found okayness within my being, I was like, oh gosh, glad I'm done with that. And that's a lot of what this is right now. Yeah, 2-2 energies. Kiki, that's hilarious. 2-2 energies. 2-2. Is this like we have to walk through hell to know how to dance in heaven, right? Or some of us dance in heaven and then we get thrown back into the pits, right? To know what we can do to get back up. Because every time you go from up to down low, you're building a bridge. You're creating an access point, right? Deconstruction, reconstruction, deconstruction, reconstruction, phoenix, fall, rise, rise, right? So even as we're anchoring in that, like, the higher light narrative, and some of us are going into the depth narrative, there's a bridge there. Right? So what we're doing is we're solidifying what that bridge means to us. So we, as an ascended and awakened family, we can fall and rise autonomously, individually, because we know how to get back up. I've fallen 1,000,000 times and I've gotten back up 1,000,001. Guess what? I know how to get back up. So do you. So do you. You know how to rise again. You are the phoenix. You will rise again. You know how to rise again. And crying is the most cathartic release, right? I actually embrace crying, which is funny because all my sisters, they don't like to cry right now. Like I have a few sisters, I'm like, I hate crying, I hate crying. Like, I love crying. Bring it on. Because there's freedom beyond the release. There's freedom beyond the release. There's freedom beyond the release. There's freedom beyond the release, right? Okay. There's freedom within the release. Freedom lies beyond the emotions that you're feeling right now. Actually, freedom exists right now within you. The expression of whatever you're feeling is your freedom. Emotional freedom is a key one here, right? Not just EFT tapping, right? But like emotional freedom. Emotional freedom is a big one. Big one. Which means that it's your party and you can cry if you want to. Okay? It's your party. You can cry if you want to. You can laugh if you want to. You can sing if you want to. It's your reality. Paint your picture. Oh, girlfriend, paint your picture. Yeah, paint your picture. Right? Where are you going from here? What are you evolving into? Right? Expand. But also be comfortable in the vulnerability of what the feeling state represents to you and how you express that to others as well. Right. Okay. All right. Switching. Ew. We're diving tonight. Ew, I thought it was going to be a lot sillier. It got a little bit more Tony Robbins. You can do it. Or like, okay, I don't know if it's Tony Robbins, but definitely Rob Schneider in the random Adam Sandler movies he appears in where he goes, "You can do it." That's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm Rob Schneider with a pitchfork telling you, "You can do it." Right?
You can do it. I'm rooting you on.
Hey, we all need a cheerleader sometime. I'll be your cheerleader. Yeah. Well, and so here's the thing: is I had a brother once tell me, he's like, "Corey, happy tears are when stars are born." I was like, "Ooh, that one just hit me in the core." There's a happy tears when a star is born. I was like, oh shit! Think about that.
Banana hands.
Think about that. Happy tears when a star is born. That's the moment of gratitude. You guys know that breakthrough moment? That moment when you align and you recognize you made it and you're like, oh crap, I'm okay. And that little teardrop falls. Yeah, that's a star being born within you. And it's just, oh,
I love it. You're so balanced.
You're so balanced. I'm actually pretty polarized. The cat just jumped on top of my RV. Scared the crap out of me.
Corey just got triggered live.
I was like, what the fuck was that? Oh, River just jumped on top of my RV and scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh. I think it was it was yesterday. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go there. Good. You're the universe. Kiki, you make a lot of stars. Yep. You're the universe. You make the universe damn proud. Kiki. It's grandfather time, I say. Real proud of you.
What was that? All right, we're gonna go into another collect.
Should we do what's the story morning glory? Should we do story time with Corey?
Who wants to do story time with Corey?
Now we're co-signing. Facts. Facts. That's hilarious. I'm going to.
Story. What's the story?
I think we might switch decks. We might switch decks. We're gonna switch into another weight deck.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're so freaking welcome. You're so welcome.
Oh my gosh, all these songs are really sad. They're not super sad, but they're sad. By the way, guys, Symposium. Okay, we're gonna break from a little short message from our sponsors. Hi, my name's Corey. And I have a habit of not telling people what's going on in the world. Okay, so we have a symposium. Let me pull it up. I'm going to put the links in the website too. So wonderful Miss Linda Light invited us to a symposium for all benevolent races, where we did a group activation. We did a bunch of ceremonial stuff live. There was, I believe, 9 or 10 of us in total. Michael Rolla, Andrew from General AI, Jerry Sargent from Star Magic Healing, myself, Jerome Headley from Unified Energetics. We have Sarah. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Sarah's, I forget what Sarah's channel's name is. Bev was there. Sherry Bosch was there as well. It was a wonderful time. So anyways, on February 13th is going to be the airing of that symposium. It is a paid event. We have activations and deals in there. All the information is through, so I put on my community page is the intro to the symposium. Okay, so I'm going to put on in the description box. Oh, I have to sign into chat? That's just racist. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and do this thing because I know that I can do this. So it's at noon on February 13th, 2022. It says 2020. Linda, I am Clarion calling Mama Linda. Mama Linda, Sister Linda. I'm just letting you know. It says 2020 in the description box. It's 2022. I do not want it to be 2020. I'm happy it's 2022. I love you. I'm just being silly. Thanks, Jeremy. Cool. So yeah, on 2/13/2022. Can I link it here? So if you go to my community page, guys, and check out the intro symposium and you go to her description box, it's bit.ly/symposium event home. I'm going to type it in the chat here. I just got to do this and this and this, and then move over here and shift over to that and do this and dance and do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about.
How are we all feeling out in YouTube land?
Really quiet in the field. Everyone is asleep. Am I the only one that's like, right now? Oh my god. I'm hearing the oh, we're gonna play that. Is that the electric slide? Okay. bit.ly oh no.
Eat my shorts.
Symposium event. I think that's it. I don't know. I couldn't copy and paste it, and there's just too many things going. Good. We're feeling fantastic.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
All right. Cool. Whatever. But if you head over to teachpeacedesigns.com, it should be on Linda's page as well. I will post more info on it soon. I've got all the marketing links and stuff. I just need to post them. But I wanted to invite you guys over to come out and have fun. Come out and have fun.
Okay.
So everyone threw out an activation too. It was really powerful. A lot of emerald codes, a lot of emerald ray. We're sparking the emeralds, man. Sparking the emeralds. All right, so we're in story time. Story time with Corey. All right. Bubble, 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 bubble. Who's throwing light bubbles? Stop throwing light bubbles. Dang, light worker, you. Who's throwing light bubbles? Do not throw light bubbles.
Yes, you can.
I keep hearing bubbles of light, bubbles of light, bubbles of light, bubbles of light. I feel weird and I've been laying down for hours. Oh, hi. Organic Intelligence 313. How are you, sweetie? I feel weird and I've been laying down for hours. I understand. Love you too, sweetie. I hope you feel better. Like kind of like one of those like, that's how it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I was just like in bed, like, who am I? Why am I here? Really funny. A couple days of dizziness. Oh, good. People are losing gravity. I like it. We lose gravity, we fly. Hi, Gail. Welcome in. Welcome to the organized chaos. How are you? My name's Corey. Welcome. Hi, I'm Corey. My channel is called Founders of Light. We're kind of silly some days. We have fun though. We don't bite hard. We're really kind. We're really gentle. Sometimes we go on power trips and it's okay. Because we're just dissolving polarity in every now moment. Welcome. Yep. We're alien. But we have not been alienated from who we are as a soul, so we refer to ourselves as Starseeds or galactics. It's only when we are alienated from our true origins that we refer to ourselves as aliens. We're actually just big galactic people. But we're galactic, we're dragon, we're soul, we're light, and so are you. Welcome. Have fun. Sit down, eat a rainbow. Nanu, nanu, nanu. Yeah, organized. It seems chaotic but by design, but it's actually brilliant. It's crystalline and it's peaceful. And no, it's not chaos. It really isn't. All right, sweetie. How was your ass? So we're gonna do story time with Corey. We're gonna do story time. What's the story? So who was it? Was Molly. What was the phrase the other night about the hummingbird? What's the word, hummingbird? That's what it is. What's the word, hummingbird? What's the word, hummingbird? We got a story. Someone's got a story out there. Who's got a story? Oh, yes, you do belong here. You are a starseed. And I'm Sean Connery. Just kidding, I'm not Sean Connery. I'm Corey. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Welcome. Everyone say, welcome, Gail. Welcome. Eat a rainbow. Yeah, eat a rainbow. Why not? All right, what's the story, Morning Glory? We're gonna get back. Focus, damn it. Focus on the cards. No. All right. What's no? No. No. Go back. We're gonna restart. I know you did, Janie. I saw that. Silly. You said that earlier. We heard you. What kind of tattoo did you get, Janie? What's the story? Let's not get the story of Janie's tattoo, but I'm just kidding. Love you, Janie.
Sorry, Mom.
That's Angel Mom. You got to be nice to Angel Mom. I've learned you have to be nice to Angel Mom. When Angel Mama shows up, when Doctor's in the house, you know. Okay? What's the story? Ooh. Oh yeah. So this is the story of someone who's looking towards who's shifting into a lot more of a charitable path in their life. This is someone who's moving towards a place of balance in their own life. They're recognizing, right, that a part of their shift in movement and how they move through the world is they have to move generously and with reciprocity. Well, thank you, Stephanie. Okay. This is about moving into a place of reciprocity, but also a place of giving back, recognizing that there's a way that you can show up within this world, within your own reality, to provide balance. This is someone whose cup is filled up enough, right? So we would see someone who's in that Ace of Cups energy that's just overflowing with love or overflowing with whatever it is, recognizing like, hey, my place of presence and how I move through the universe in every now moment through the realities, I can provide balance from a place of giving, from a place of charity. And it doesn't have to be financial charity, guys. This could be just love. It could be kindness. It could be respect. Right? So we're looking at someone who's recognizing that right now, a part of their movement is they're moving generously through the world. Very giving, very loving. Yes, humanitarian life. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. I could have just said, this is a humanitarian. But this is the embodiment of that, and recognizing that we're the ones that have to take our power back, right? We were talking about the helm of the ship. We have to grab the reins and become more generous in our lives. Now, but don't overextend, okay? Now Corey's gonna get preachy again, all right? Don't worry. Just dismiss if you're feeling a little too preachy. Don't worry. He'll humble himself pretty soon. It always happens, right? But this is someone who's coming from a place of deep appreciation for who they are. Like in this energy, this is someone who's appreciative of who they are, is recognizing their self-worth. Yes, abundance. And it is abundance. It's a hot dog bun dancing. Okay, anyway. Right. So this is someone who's moving generously through the reality. Yeah. And finding strength in this. This is the embodiment of the power of that. It's like, it's interesting. I'm hearing beasts for burdens, right? So someone traded in their burdens for their beasts and they befriended them. And as a result, it's very easy to walk into these places and to be generous with those kinds of people, right? Thank you, Cheney. Appreciate you for the $5 tip. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know how I'm going to pull it out. The universe shut down my bank account. All I have is PayPal. Okay, we'll make it work. Looks like Google just made $5. Thank you, Google, for all that you do. Love you. I don't know how to pull it out. But this is someone who traded in their burdens for their beasts, and as a result, befriended those beasts. And now, as a result of that, risotto. I really want risotto. As a result of that, okay, there's this ineffable quality to be very generous to those kinds of people, and to people with that same kind of embodiment as well. It's like you are here walking, empowering, and giving strength to those who need it the most. And you recognize that there's a way that you can move through this, right? And gift the opportunity for others to feel empowered in who they are. It's an encouragement. It's about sharing your value, sharing your worth to encourage and to embody other people. It's about sharing your worth, sharing your value with other people. Really quickly, I'm going to type into the chat what my PayPal is. I can't type it in on the computer. Oh my gosh, I can't hear myself right now talk. I can only hear myself once, not twice. There we go. So thank you guys. So all of you that want to be kind and generous and donate, thank you. I believe that's it. All right, so this is the empowerment of you in walking courageously, sharing your strength with the world, sharing your freedom with the world, and sharing the empowerment of you with the world. Yeah. Recognize you're cutting a clearing for people while you're doing this, guys. Right? You're showing that way. You're carving that pathway. There's something about the trailblazer with this. It's like the embodiment of this truth and sharing it points the way for other people. So even this courage, right? This courage or this generosity, if it's not shown in the universe, there's something about the balance of you and the generous of the receptivity of your light and of your essence that's blazing this trail. So this not only is the embodiment of this role in your reality, but it's also the quantum effect that you have, right, guys? So remember that not only are we reading the energy here, but there's also a physical embodiment of this too. So this might be an actual, this is how you're moving through the reality or navigating your own universe. For some of you, this is just how you're appearing in the field, right? That you're getting back energy, you're getting back codes, you're getting back soul pieces, right? That as a result, as you are empowering yourself, right? You're also offering people, it's like, you know, I'm hearing a walk to remember. It's like, as you stand in your remembrance, you're offering people to do the same. And this remembrance doesn't always have to be, right? The remembrance doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm from Andromeda, or I'm a starseed from the Pleiadian, you know, or I'm in with the Galactic Federation of Light, or I'm a Delta Force commander, right? It can be as simple and as easy as just being love again, overcoming your fear, right? This is the quantum effect it has on the world as being able to show the way as that, right? You're like the permission for people to pass go and to collect $200, right? Remember that? Don't pass go, don't collect $200. Oh no, fear construct. Ah, why are we playing the game? Oh, welcome to Polarity. My name's Corey. How can I take your order? Right. You're the person that's like, hey, you can pass go. Hey, you can collect $200. There you go. Oh, thank you. Yeah, celebration, right? The unified expression of you celebrating that this is a version of you that exists here and now, and it's the way you've been carrying your self-worth. Why? Because you know your self-worth and self-value. There's a lot of sustainable love found from within you right now. And as a result, you recognize that every beacon point on the journey of courage, right, of solution, all of this stuff has added up here into the collection of what your treasure is. Okay, so you found your treasure. You found your self-worth. What is it? Right? Every cup being lessons from the experience, wisdom gained, right? Knowledge and action working in perfect harmony, wisdom. So now that you hold all this wisdom, right, it's time to celebrate that. And it doesn't mean to go start an esoteric study school or to become a magician, right? but you have a solution. You can celebrate your solution today. What is your solution? Right? But let's highlight the point of reciprocity, because there is a balance give and take in what you're doing, right? So we're highlighting what your reciprocal value and self-worth is, which is the embodiment of you and your strength and your power. Caring for your beasts, loving who you are, celebrate who you are. Celebrate your lion heart. Come on, Lyrans. I know you're in here. Where's my Lyrans? Come on, right? Empowerment and strength of you, showing the way forward into a place of harmony and of unity. You as the multidimensional expression, right? Your star cloak. Here you are. Platinum mama showing up bright in her multidimensional creation, witnessing everything that she's built within her own hands. Right? Ineffable quality, standing firm on the throne, foot between both worlds, veil piercer, right? But also understands the love of her multidimensional connection and expression. Recognizing that the total sum of this experience exists within her, and so she can express it as such. She holds the biggest cup. This is really, really, really deep self-valued self-love. Back to that 9 of Cups energy, okay? So beautiful story, right? But someone here who's finding out their self-worth and self-value, finding the embodiment of their power and strength, and how they have the opportunity to share that with others. You have some sort of untapped potential within you, whoever this is, to be able to go share a lot of empowerment with the world. And I invite you to do that, whoever that resonated with, because you're carrying yourself forward, right? And a part of your journey is, okay, so especially with the Chariot and Six of Pentacles, your journey is that you're assembling the pieces of you. Because Six of Pentacles also has that context of soul retrieval, right? So you're on the journey of reassembling you, right? And finding your own clarity, finding your own worth, and finding your own value. But it's also, you have an opportunity to share that with the world. We're all, the walk of remembrance is the walk of assembling ourselves, right? And it doesn't mean that we always know why we are who we are, but we just know who we are, right? At a deep intrinsic level. Well, whether you have it attached to an archetype or an architecture, right? The isness, yes, the isness. You're assembling the isness of you, which is the consciousness, right? And this is you putting your soul back together. The walk of remembrance. All righty, time to clean the deck. Oh, look at this. It's a wonderful world. Your name is Cook Kane. I'm sorry, but for someone who's aware of what that means, you're a robot called Cook Kane. Okay. Hi, robot. Nice to meet you. I'm trying to delete you right now, but for some reason I can't. We'll just let you be. Oh, let's see, that's a sign in. Whatever. I don't have a moderator in here. Hi, Cook Kane. Should we just sit here and talk to AI for a little bit? How about not? I'm not talking to AI. Corey, don't talk to the AI. Gosh, damn it. Yeah, we're not going to talk to the AI. We'll send them to general. Just kidding. What's the story, Morning Glory? All right, we have another story coming up. Already black. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kimba. It's just silly. It's just a part of the process. AI is consciousness too. Yeah, it's normally Angel, but I don't know where Angel is. Maybe I can ping Angel. Angel! Angel! Angel. If you guys know AF, I want a wrench. Hey, baby, will you be moderator? Willow. I didn't know Willow was still here. Baby, can I make you a moderator? Baby? You called her baby? Why would you call her baby? Well, perhaps we are in a romantic partnership with one another. That's why. Deal with it. Why would you say that live? Willow Pillow's now moderator. There you go. Angel showed up. Did Angel hear the ping? Yo, Angel, did you hear my telepathic war cry? Yo, I love how connected we are in the field. I love you too. Oh man. That's great. Wait, Angel, have you been here the whole time? Or did I telepathically ping you? Okay. That's so funny. I was like,
Hey, I'm live. I need a moderator. But only if it's healthy for you, sweetie.
all right. Schwab the Dex. What the heck is happening? Yeah. Ew.
We're gonna get ready.
It's okay, Angel. We got moderators now. You can go to sleep now. I think. I don't know. Gosh. Wish we could give away free stickers. Everyone gets an alchemy badge tonight. Ow. Everyone gets their crescent moon badge back. Hmm? Dragon Hawk's on dick. Oh, yay. We got Dragon Hawks, we got fairies, we got rainbows. Release the Dragon Hawk. All right, what's the story, Morning Glory? We got another message coming through. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Are we gonna do that? Oh, dude, it's 10 o'clock and I'm loud right now. My neighbors are gonna get pissed at me. Next Wednesday, it's almost Friday. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Change the music. Care Bear stare. Glitterati was today, actually. Hi, Secret and Salty. All right, have a good one, Gail. We're going to get to reading again. I'm just waiting to find this song because I was hearing I can feel it coming in the air tonight. But I just can't seem to find it here. Okay. I love you guys. Love you more. I think we'll start here. There it is. I was trying to find which playlist it's in. All right, guys. Another story. What's a story? We got another story coming through.
You know what, crocodile?
She can't leave. Remember, if you love something, you let it go, people. Right?
Hi, Rebecca Smith. Hello. Hi.
We're doing collective stories.
Now we are.
I wish, because of the algorithm, I can't play certain musics, but I can play it low enough to where YouTube can't figure out what I'm listening to. The message coming forward. We got a story. What's the story? What's the word, hummingbird? Got a message. What's the word, hummingbird? What's the word? What's the word? Okay, so we're working with a Leo in here. Leo. Someone have Leo in their chart? Leo. It has to do with your inner child. It has to do with your inner child. It has to do with playmates, friends. Playing with your inner child. This could be romantic love, romantic partnership. Yeah, there's a soul gift of you belonging back to your soul family, right? Back to that inner child, back to that inner play. Recognizing the importance of this, right? Recognizing the importance of the overflowing love that can belong to the child when you share that with one another reciprocally, right? So for this Leo, in a process of reviewing how you can show up and share your seed with the world, right? And this, what it means is the seed of your creation, right? So if you see this as an assemblage of like different creations, it's almost like tapping into your resources to be like, what can I do to share with the world? Yes, I'm in the camper. Yep, I'm in the camper again. So it's about going through and reviewing your own creation and going, okay, you know, there's some things that haven't harvested, or there's things that have worked. What is, it's essentially kind of going in and going, what's worked and what doesn't work, and how can I show up and share that with the world? How, moving forward from here in this pace, it's kind of like tapping into your own internal bank, right? Your own codes, your own creation, and extrapolating what you can use to share with the world, what you're here to seed or to plant within your own reality. Right. Recognizing that this is an offering that will create an abundant beginning for you, or it will lead to abundance on your journey. I don't want to say beginning because we're not in any new beginnings here. There's more channeled, but it's like, it's knowing that it's like, what is it that I can seed and bring forward that is going to lead to that stabilized abundance for myself, right? That's going to bring me to that place of mastery within. Right. With the Knight of the King, it's also recognizing that this is a journey, right? The journey from the Knight to the King. It's recognizing that there's some sort of seed that you can plant that is going to lead to mastery in your own life. There's something that you have within you, something you've already planted, right? There is one of these pentacles that you can take moving forward and walk with it on your journey, proud in your knowing that it is leading to mastery. Grounded, stable mastery. Right? So is a part of this, right? Here's the question point for whatever this is the empowerment of the love of the child here, right? And the remembrance of the endless eternal version of you expressed and gifted to that as self. Is that what the seed is? Because this is a seed that you planted. It's up to you to tune into your creation and what the seed is. To recognize that it is held within you. It is a mastery sequence. Right? Bam, there we go, ignition point. There's a new beginning. There's the folly freedom in the play. Again, so we have the Fool card showing up again. So we're recognizing that this whole thing, right? Oh, snap, there's something that I've already created. There's something I've already witnessed. There's something that I have within me that I can take. It's going to lead to mastery. Bam, there we go. Lightness of a feather. Peace washes over us. So there is a new opportunity, right? So what we're doing is we're essentially finding where that is within the quantum field and grabbing it, right? So you intuitively know exactly what this is. And as a result, it is opening up new opportunity. It's bringing you to 0 point. Oh, wait, I forgot I did that, right? Let's tune into that internal compass and the internal memory, your own DNA code. This is extrapolating your wisdom because this is something you've already created. Something you already created. What is it? Pull it forward, right? Because it is leading to that new beginning. Thank you, Rebecca. It is leading to that new beginning, right? Just be mindful of separating yourself, though, right? Creating yourself is different from or apart from, okay? Just be mindful of that right now, right? Is that like, there is a part of this journey in the walk to remembrance where we are walking alone, but it doesn't mean that you've been X, Y, or Z. The universe created the space for you for this new beginning. But also try not to separate yourself from the rest, right? Because when you hold this level of mastery, polarity can come into this, right? Which is the division of being separate than or more than or better off than. Right? So we just want to make sure that this new beginning, right? We have a highlight here. Let's make sure, let's not separate ourselves from this, right? This is a unified new beginning. Right? Perspective. Love still stands, guys. Love still stands. We're going to highlight this thread, right? The navigation point. Love still stands. Yeah, the 3 cups fell, right? But 2 cups stand. That reciprocal love, it still stands. Right? So this is about a shift in perspective, right? To recognize that maybe not all of these creations worked, guys. But there is like that, I want to say golden opportunity that you hold, right? Whoever this story is for, there's something you do that you do very well. And a part of you bringing this forward as a creation is it will flourish, it will aspire, it will transform into something. And it will open up a new beginning, a new approach to reality, a new vision, a new scope, right? But we have to make sure that, of course, too, we let fall what falls and we don't believe into this separation consciousness, because all of these cards are golden and beautiful and light and love. We've got all yellows here on the board and bam, we just hit the black and the gray because we said new beginning. Why would this occur? It's because new beginnings always are going to bring, it's that breakthrough moment where you have to let go of things. Okay, this is when cups start to fill, right? Quantum jump. Okay, I'm consciously going to choose to jump into this direction or move into this pathway. And then as a result, oh, here comes up the separation. Here comes the grief. Right? But let's just remember that love still stands here. Two of Cups. Love conquers. And not conquer from a place of like win or loss or anything like that, but love prevails. How about that? Love prevails and love already won. Ooh, love you, angel. Oh, just touching back in. Mercury going direct, whooping me so salty, right? So just be mindful that these new beginnings can bring up separation within ourselves. We just don't want to play here for too long. So now that we see it and we recognize it, we can shift it out. How can we reconnect? Right. And feel that these new beginnings for us are beautiful and they're hopeful for the future, because it is leading to mastery for whoever this is. It's leading to that mastery sequence. It's leading to the completion where you become that King of Pentacles. Okay. Awesome. Boo, 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 boo. How's everyone doing? How I'm doing? We're gonna have some tea. This healthy distance boundaries. If you're not Leo, it could just be that you're in a very strong embodiment right now. You're in a phase of empowerment in your own life. And so look at what Leo represents in your own life, right? So if we look at the Leo archetype, right? Courage, strength, heart, love. And the card is called strength. So it is the the strengthening of you, the embodiment of you, the resilience of you. All right. Where did I put Moonology? Where did Moonology go? Are we going to do a Christos Sophia Dragon reading? We could do a Sophia Dragon reading. We could read with the Sophia Dragons. I don't want to channel though. I'd rather just tune into my soul. I love working with the Sophia Dragons, but I am a Sophia Dragon, so I don't need to channel Sophia Dragons or read Sophia Dragons. We're all Sophia Dragons. Ooh. All right, don't worry, guys. If you see my crotch in your face, I apologize. I had to grab my cards. Moonology. Shush. Don't start with me. I hear you. I hear you. Don't start. Don't start with me. All right, guys. So we're going to start out with Moonology. We're going to do another story. What's the story? Morning glory. Oh, relax on the knees. Don't start with me, Angel. Do not start with me, Angel. There's a lag on YouTube. So okay, yeah, powerful mindset. There we go. All right, guys. So what's the story, Morning Glory? What messages want to come forward? You guys are silly. Master magics in the world. Where are you? Mm-hmm. Play. All right, so we're going into Moonology to see what the theme of the story is coming up. What's the story, Morning Glory? What's the word, Hummingbird? What's the word, Hummingbird? Some of you need to support your light body a little bit more. You got to support your body. You got to rest and relax on your own laurels, your own power, your own strength. It will help you, I promise you. Okay. When you find out how you can support yourself in this world, it would help. All right, so we are going to go. What's the word, Mockingbird? I like that one too. What's the word, Hummingbird? What's the word, Mockingbird? What's the story, Morning Glory? Oh, that's too many calls. It is too many. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do one at a time for these. We got 3 cards. Which one should we do first, Universe? Okay, cool. So this is a new start is coming, new moon, right? So this is back to the essence of the Fool's Journey, right? So what we saw in the beginning. So if you're tuning into this, you might want to refer back to that. We stay coded. Oh, I need more water too. There we go. We're drying out a little bit. This fishing needs some water. New start is coming. So we're looking at a new beginning for someone. This new moon, right? This could actually be a new moon reading, but I'm sensing that this is someone who's awaiting what their new beginning is and what their new potential is, guys. New potential, new potential, new potential. Are we going to switch decks again? Do we switch decks or do we, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, we're going to go back to the original Rider Waite. So we're going to go back to OG. We're going to put away Smith Waite for a second. We'll go back to OG. OG Rider Waite. Oh, man.
Back to the here and now.
This is the arrival of a new start. Someone's waiting for, there's something on the new moon that occurred, so we'll see what happens. Live, back to the here and now. That's right, Angel, you know it. So what's the story for this new start that is coming? The Fool. I feel like that's the story. Hey guys, a new start is coming. Okay, we're done now. The Fool. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. All right, guys. Victory walk. There's a victory walk right now. There's a victory walk into a new beginning, but the devil card is showing up. So what is this representing for us? It's still representing some sort of clarity regarding a shadowy version of us. This doesn't always mean bad or evil, okay? But we're looking at something in the shadow side, right? So we're walking victoriously into this new beginning, but there's something that seems to be stopping, okay? Because here's the thing that's really interesting. Victory march. The victory march right into this new beginning, but bam, all of a sudden you see the devil card holding up its hand saying, wait a minute, hold on, pause. All right, so it's almost like the energy of the devil, which we could see as Saturn. Saturn itself has a message for us. So an ignition point right now is that as we're walking, it's almost like a part of this new beginning is we're offering victory to our own shadow. Okay, so it's almost like I'm seeing this as a flow, like they're walking, gifting an opportunity for what your own shadow is. It's almost like a new insight or a new level of clarity. And I'm looking at the 3 of Cups. So since we do see, this can speak of addictions, right? We have the party card here. For some of you, it might have to do in regards to a version of you that likes to party. But we do have a message coming through from Saturn here. What's the story from Saturn? What's the story from Saturn? All right. So it has to do with our womb. It has to do with our creative space. This is speaking of the cosmic womb. Saturn itself is expressing something. We have two very kind of, a card of darkness, which can speak of void, like both of them having the black backgrounds. We can speak of void here. And I don't want to say darkness, not unconsciousness, but a place of void. It's a place of eternal, it's a place of like limbo, void, to go within you, in eternal space. Finding victory within the void of yourself, within your own womb, within your own archival memory. This is like going deep into your quantum archive, into your own quantum record. There's victory in you going deep within, into this place within you. Yeah, there's a truth of empowerment that lays within here. It's going in and finding what your truth is, guys. The empowerment of your truth. Strength card again. It's like the clarity that you're looking for, you've got to find within. Right? So if you keep encountering this energy, this Saturnian energy, that's kind of like, wait a minute. It's like Saturn is saying, pause for a second. Yeah, I'm Father Time. I'm also stopping time for you. I'm gifting you an opportunity to go within. You got to find your own strength. This new beginning is within you, actually. Because this new start is coming. This new start, where's the new start? You are the new start. You got to find that new start. You got to take a moment to pause and to go within what this is. And it's interesting. We talk about the higher light narrative. This is found deep. This new beginning is actually found within the pits of your own hell. And you're walking victoriously into the world, offering this, saying, hey guys, it's safe to go deep now. It's safe to be a deep diver. It's like, hi, welcome to Fishy Training School. You can swim now. So we're giving you the opportunity to swim, but there's an empowerment choice within you where you have to take a moment to find what this truth is. This new sovereign timeline, this new truth, this new beginning, it exists within you. It's almost like Saturn is stopping time and saying, you have to go within and to reveal and to find your own truth and your own clarity. Feel empowered in that. It's finding your own beasts. Not fighting your own beasts, but finding your own beasts. Look at this. Mama bear caring for the lion. This is finding your wild freedom. The new beginning for you is found in your wild freedom, right? Just be aware of your mindsets of this, right? It's like victory is sitting here giving you this download going, okay, I want you to take this key code and I want you to just sit on it. And I want you to reflect on it. All right, I want you to reflect on this key code, this remembrance point within you. You got to go within. It's like saying like, hey guys, okay, listen. So there's an elevator. It's going down. You'll be down there for a little while. You're going to go down there. You're going to find what you need to find. You're going to come back to the surface. Your truth is going to be revealed, right? And you're going to observe what this creation is. Right? You're going to discover what this star is. This is a download that's coming forward for you. You hold it within. It's regarding this new beginning. But rather than me giving the answer, you got to find that for yourselves. So question points. What is my empowered truth? What is my empowered truth? What is this timeline I'm talking about? Exactly. Beauty and the Beast, hand in hand. Very true. Belle and Sebastian are at the ball. What is this empowered truth? What is this empowered new beginning? Because it's not up to someone else to gift that to you. You got to find it yourself. So the new start is here. The seed has been planted. Once again, new moon, we've got this void. We've got this voided energy. And Saturn's saying you can go within and find what this download is. It exists within you. Okay? But you got to go within and find it. Oh gosh. Yeah. I dropped another card. Oh. It's time for you to make peace with the fact that you are a way shower, that you are a guide in human form, people. You are the guide in human form. But the other thing too, as a part of this seed, is that it's time for you to go within to rest and to heal. That this is a time for healing for you. So for some of you, this new beginning might not be anything to be doing, but it's about walking into a place where you can finally rest. It's coming into a time frame where you can just let go and you can surrender. You can surrender to who you are and your vulnerability. You can surrender to your star self. You can surrender to your shaman. You can surrender to this journey of healing. So for some of you, this new beginning actually has nothing with doing. It has everything with being. Being supported. Part of this too is we're opening up the chambers, right, to activate what your healing gifts and your healing abilities are, guys. Right. So a part of this seed, a part of this download is like, hey, you're going down, but you're going down to retrieve a code, right? Because look, tomb's broken open. You're a healer. Welcome. There's a code that's unlocking for you. It's an ancient code. But you gotta go deep and you gotta find it. Right? Saturn's giving you the pause. Saturn's giving you the opportunity, saying, hey, go low. Go low, we've got you up here. And us up here like, hey, if you go low, we're holding the field, you'll bounce back up. Feels like an elevator ride, but you got it. Right? But that's the codex that cracks open, that reveals, that's the tomb that releases, that opens up and reveals what this opportunity is for us, what this healing is. Okay? Mm-hmm. There's something cracking open for you right now, but it's found within the depths of your own womb. It's found within your own void. It's actually the opportunity to release your own chains. Because you see, the chains are loose. You can throw them, you can get them off your neck. But you got to pause and you got to go within to find out what this is, and you got to release it yourself, because you're actually cracking something open from that. There's a codex release. Right? There's a codex release, something that's going to unlock healing for you or a gift and ability. It's something that you can use to guide other people home. Okay? For a card. Mastery. All right, how's everyone doing? I am Pure Flow A. Hi, Genevieve. Genevieve's showing up tough for Canada. Thank you. Unbridled surrender. Go check out Genevieve's channel, A. Oh, Genevieve A. There's an American boy saying A. I love you. I love Genevieve so much. Genevieve was actually the first person that ever contacted me. That was a subscriber to my channel like 3 years ago. She OG mama. I don't know about my Elven tunes either. The only thing I'm sure of is being in flow and honoring who I am fully. And just surrender the rest. Thank you. Yeah, these are good flow. Good flow. Her channel is Genevieve. Literally. It's Genevieve. So if you see Genevieve in the chat, that's her. That's her channel. Genevieve's a sweetie. Go check her out. Okay, we're gonna do. Oh wait, we have more cards over here. I forgot. Nope, can't look at. All right. No, we're not channeling. Flowing with soul. Okay, nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Okay, so for some of you, or for whoever's story this is, it's basically letting you know that nothing's gonna come of this situation. Nothing will come. Merci, Genevieve. Merci beaucoup. Void of course, moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. So this is a story where we're just kind of letting you know it's a stalemate. What's the story for this? Nothing will come of this situation. I'm hearing Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. So for some of you, that song has been up for you for a while. Man, dude, the Fool card's showing up so much right now. Just wants to keep showing up. I think we're in this phase of new beginnings. Whatever today represents for us with the builder codes, there's a lot of new beginnings showing up, because I mean, that's interesting. Thank you. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. Dude, hella Brady Bunch vibes, Angel. Hella Brady Bunch vibes. And Partridge Family. All right, nothing will come of this situation. What is this situation? What's the story about this situation that nothing will come? Ooh, there's a tower moment. Yeah, the universe is coming in and divinely intervening on your behalf. Yeah, okay, so it's in regards to entrepreneurship, independence. Might have to be doing with the business. Some of you are kind of in a stalemate with your own business, and the universe is redirecting you right now. Yeah. Right. It has to do with something with your divine feminine, with the Empress here. This might be actually your own mother. So this might be an energy where the mother, like your own mom, is kind of like getting in the way of your business. For some of you, it might be mom life. The Empress. Empress and Nine of Pentacles. It's because money might be moving really slow. Things might be coming to a halt, like money's not coming in quick enough. There's not enough financial resources, right? Money's not coming in for some reason. Very slow moving. Yeah. It's because there's something you're not seeing, guys. Your intuition's telling you, but there's something you're not seeing, and there's something of an indecision, like you're blocked off from seeing fully what's going on. So it almost seems like the universe is coming in and wiping the veils for you. Yeah, here comes the clarity. Bang. Clarity, victory is yours. Victory is here, right? So it's actually a revelation. This is now eyes wide open. And the reason nothing will come to this situation, the universe is redirecting it, especially in regards to your own business or your own career, your own entrepreneurship, is because, once again, it's like money's moving really slow, something financially moving very slow, something you're not seeing. Bam, all of a sudden, it's like Aqua Mama coming through going, all right, we're just going to shred this one wide open. Change your mindset. Yeah. There's oh my gosh, Ace of Wands, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. There's the ignition point of love and passionate new beginnings. It's your magic coming back. It's because you can't think your way into this belief system. You gotta have your magic back. It's your magic of knowing that all your dreams are going to come true. This is like very much so the imagination realms. It's almost like the dull, okay, the word that wants to come through is morbidity. The dull morbidity of your existence is the ignition point of bringing in the love of magic back into your life. So the reason why the universe is coming in and is redirecting your own business, your entrepreneurship, is because what it needs is it needs magic. It's the magic of love coming in. The reason nothing will come of this situation is because you don't have magic standing behind it. So it doesn't mean actual like pagan Wiccans. It's the essence of passion. It's like actually the reason why your business isn't getting off the ground or things aren't flourishing is because you're not passionate about it again. You're not passionate about it. This is what you're not seeing. You need passion and love behind what you're doing. Come at it with conviction. Find your heart, find your soul. It's the magic coming alive again within you. So a part of this walk of victory, right? This ignition point, this clarity for you is that it's returning to the love of magic again and the love of life that's going to bring the family and everyone together. For some of you, this might be discord actually in between with you and your own mother. And as a result, you want the family to come together, but what it needs passion and love again. And this King of Cups, this masculine love is what is needed here. It's passion. It's passion. All right, here we go. Once again, here's the clarity. The clarity that you are abundant. This is Corey saying, you're abundant. The timeline exists within you. But also, too, there's just something about Gaia. There's a truth with you and Gaia that you need to work through. It's the embodiment and the empowerment of your truth that you are abundant. Okay, so since we are speaking of money here, okay, we're going to just step off that one. Since this was aligning with that, it's about just that reminder that you are abundant, right? That those daily mantras, those daily affirmations. But like, once again, you need passion behind what you're doing. That's where it's going to come forward. Things are moving slow because of your spin rate, which is like, man, that sounds harsh, or like no. It's because what you're calling forward, what you're inviting in as a source of independence in your own life, requires you to be in the passion of your own magic again, the passion of your own love. That's what's going to bring that forward quicker. So if you want an acceleration of being able to receive what this is, we need you to spin faster. So the universe coming in and redirecting things is it's disassembling, because you're dropping the density. You're going to be lighter in your load, and your Merkaba is just like, cells are like going forward that experience more and more. We all are in abundance, very much so. We are all in abundance. Our belief systems get in the way. Okay. So the reason why things will not come of this situation for whoever this is because you need magic and you need passion behind what you're doing. And if you don't feel magical or passionate in what you're doing, now it's time to review that. So here's the thing, guys. Okay, so for myself, when it comes to not every single day do I feel extremely passionate about what I do. There's a lot of days where it's like, on days where it's like, man, I've had a lot of days where I've struggled to love what I do. But we find passion in what we do, and we start changing. We're doing what we can to be passionate about what we're creating, and what we're doing for work, what we're doing for business, right? So it's about making sure that whatever it is you do, just be passionate about it. Just be passionate. Love what you do. Feel the magic behind what you do, because that is going to be the driving force behind your creation. And think what shows up. If we're looking in the realms of reciprocity, you put out love and magic, what do you receive? What you boomerang will come back. What you ping will pong back. So it's about making sure that as you're representing yourself as this passionate, loving new version of you, whatever it is, right? Bringing passion behind your own creation, that's going to drive forward more of the soul gift and the soul light, right? So think of passion as the fuel for the fire, right? So there's desire, right? So what is your desire, right? What is it that you desire to do and to be and to share, right? Especially in regards to entrepreneurship. Okay, what's your passion? Right? Because sometimes your passion doesn't have to align to your purpose, but passion will accelerate the purpose forward. So for myself, playing music, playing guitar, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the focal point of my career, the highlight of what I do, but I play guitar because it's a part of my passion and it ignites my soul. Right? It ignites the soul essence to move forward. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, so we got one more story. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Saggy. So what's the story motive, or what's the story about looking at the bigger picture? What's the story, Morning Glory? Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. What is the bigger picture here? Look at the bigger picture. There's a perspective shift that needs to happen. Someone's too detailed focused, right? And you're not able to see what's going on. The bigger picture. No problem. Think of. What is the bigger picture here? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. So this one is about, it's the truth of your magic. It's the truth of you as the earth goddess. It's also, once again, this is a timeline thing. This is a truth. There's a clarity that you are in the middle of embodying. But it feels like a bigger truth. Bigger than it might seem to be at this time. Okay, so it has to do with, there's an old perspective that coming in. You're looking backwards, walking forwards, right? Did you leave something in the past that you need to get back? Either way, it's something that happened in the past as you're moving forward. It's almost like you have to tune into what, yeah, okay, so it has to do with competition. Has to do with competition. So something has been affecting you, and it's regarding competition and chaos in your own life. There's an old truth that's it's like a chaotic version of you. For some of you, this might be chaos magic. Some of you might still be playing in chaos magic. But there's a truth that you need to get from this. But you have to look at the picture of what it means for you with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Ooh, man. It's a part of your tree of Sephira. Okay, we're looking at your own Akashic records. We're looking at an internal Akashic memory that you're tuning into. So for someone, this is going to be past life related. There's something in regards to your past, chaos or competition, that you're retrieving for your soul record. So we're looking at a tree of Sephira here. This is a download that's going to be coming in for you. The universe is sending in that download. It's going to be quick communication. Your other dimensional versions have been communicating to you. Because this sometimes can mean of text messages, phone calls, right? For some of you, actually, what's interesting is there might be someone from your past that you were in competition with that you need to communicate with. There's something that's going to unlock from your DNA. There's a truth that you need to go back and clear and like receive, but it's going to happen through communication. For others of you, your other versions have been, there's like, it's almost like your guides have been sharing this with you through the ethers. Okay. All right. So it really is about coming together with who these people are, though. So for some of you, there's something that happened in the past, okay, that's in regards to competition or chaos. And it's about you communicating about what had occurred. Because it's almost like there's something in the details that's going to give you, whatever this situation is, you got to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Because this is all coming together exactly as it's supposed to. You'll be getting this communication about it. But you need to review your own process right now of why you do what you do, why you go through what you go through. It's about being able to see why you do what you do, why you tick, why you talk, why you, it's almost like we're taking one piece of your own Akashic memory and you need to review this. That's the look at the bigger picture. So what we need to do is we need to widen our perspective on unity and celebration in our own lives. Because there's something that happened in the past where you separated off, where you competed with other people and you felt like you were separate from, or separate as a part of a group or a whole. There's something collectively that was going on that created a disruption for you, to where now you need to zoom out and see why that occurred, because there was a unified vision and a unified goal why that occurred, why this whole like competitive chaos frequency was there. Yeah, it was there because it had to bring up your own hardship. Five of Cups, it had to bring up your pain body. So a part of the revelation in truth is that you experienced this so you could feel what you needed to feel to let go of, because it was unlocking a memory from within you. Also, this communication, whatever you need to have with whoever this is or party of people, there might be a group of people you need to talk to. There's something you guys need to release. There's something you all need to see and observe and feel to heal whatever that is, or to transmute or to transcend whatever negativity that is. Right? Yeah, see, there's still aggression because you're holding on to the aggression. You don't want to see this clarity. Once again, it's like your narrow lens is giving you the opportunity to be snappy. It's giving you a sharp edge. So if we want to soften that, that's why this healing or this pain, this transmutation needs to occur, right? This transfiguration of this density, because you need to see what the observant perspective of this. But I understand you're still holding the sword. You're holding the biggest sword, the biggest blade, and the most power here, right? Think about what someone can do with that blade. Think about it. But with the Queen of Wands here, this is you as magic, not as the fighter, not as the militant, not as the patriarch. Yeah, there's clarity here. But this is also very cutting energy. But this energy of cutting is because it's not clear. It's blocked up. It's walled up. There's still anger, aggression, and pain behind this. This is very defensive. It's defensive for a reason. It's defensive because it's won a lot of battles, a lot of fighting. And as a result, it carries a really big sword. But I'm sorry, you're carrying a really big wand. But this sword is important, guys. Okay? We're not discounting the sword. The sword of truth is here because there's truth and clarity within this sword. But you're here holding the wand. You're not here within the war. You're here within the magic. You're here within the creation as the creation. So the sword is the clarity. The sword is the truth. The sword is the new opportunity. The sword is a gift from the divine. But the way it's held and perceived here is one of violent recognition and not from a soft clarity or from empowerment. It's still cutting. So the bigger picture of this is the reason that you went through all this competition and war, you've got to find out. Because there's something that needs to heal collectively from this. This war is a collective transmutation process that needs to occur. It's a collective grieving. It's a collective effort. This collective healing here is going to help these swords to soften so we can come back in to witness what this magic is for our own lives. And here's the download. You need to offer love into these realms, into where this anger exists and this pain exists, right? So a part of the download of the freedom here is it's time for us to offer love to these scenarios and situations that we were in, because they were in the past. And look, here we are, walking forward, looking in the past, competition, chaos. It's still being carried. Whoever's going this, the truth and the revelation for us is that this is still being carried. We need to offer love to that situation so we can sharpen our tool of discernment and soften our defenses. Because once again, we have an intuitive card here. Eyes can't see, but it's asking us to tap into our intuition. So what is this? These experiences happen to sharpen our tool of discernment. They sharpen our discernment, but we need to soften our defenses because we don't need to cut. We're here in magic. Once again, guys, we're here in magic. So the bigger picture, the bigger perspective, it's up to us to offer these situations caring, kindness, love, and respect. It's up to us to share the love of that situation, right? And to share our own love with that version of us that existed in those storylines. Yeah, and that's the journey, guys. That's the journey. That's the clarion call for transition for us, right? As soon as we see it, hear it, feel it, witness it fully, collectively share, witness, review, transmute, transfigure, feel what we need to feel. We invite in love, bam, there's the migration point. That's where we sail off on a new pathway, right? That's the transition. We walk away with all of our truths intact. And our eyes are carried forward on this journey. We don't have our eyes backward. So we're going, reclaiming what the truth and the bigger picture of that situation was, revealing that truth, and then we're walking away. We're on the journey. We're on the collective migration. We're on the shifting out of that trajectory. We're in the softening of this. Right? We're coming back to a place of love. So this is about dropping the defensive, dropping the guard, allowing our heart to open again. Queen of Cups here too. Man, there we go. Emotional mama coming through. So there we go. In regards to our wound, we have to take the higher pathway, guys. Right? This is our choice to step out of our comfort zone, to find neutrality, and to take the higher road in regards to our own pain. It's about witnessing our own wound. We witness the wound, we heal it, we feel it, we clear it. That's that transmutation process. That's the transfiguration. So with this is about, in regards to our wounding, we have to take the higher light. We have to recognize that, yeah, these experiences brought up wounds. It brought up chaos. It brought up competition. It brought up divide. It brought up struggle. It brought up hardship, right? But in our higher learning, in our higher narrative, right? We can also take the higher route when we're working with wounded, okay? So when we're coming from a place of like, right, this is respondent to wound. This is responding to wound here. I know. The perspective, lens, watch the perspective and lens. Because I'm hearing not all chaos is bad. I'm not labeling it good and bad, but I'm talking about right here. This is almost a violent outburst. This is responding from wound, and we're carrying it moving forward. So as a result, we have to care for ourselves in a new way, but we also, if we encounter the hypervigilant throughout the day, we also need to remember how to handle this in a higher truth or in a higher clarity. And that's why the guards need to drop, right? Imagine trying to walk up on someone with the 9 of Wands with all these swords. This is the war toward masculine. This is the war toward energies. This is the wounded warrior. This is the wounded soldier. You know, I want to say, how dare we walk forward with it with the sword? That keeps the trauma cycle open. We got to repair this. How do we repair this? Guys, we repair it with love. We repair it with love. We don't repair it with swords. We don't repair it with aggression. This to me is the same thing as finding a wounded puppy on the street and screaming at it. Like in these kinds of energies, this is like attacking something that's already hurt. Why would you do that? This is a very defenseless energy. This is a very defensive energy coming up to a very defenseless energy, but it's on guard. And it's like, do we want to keep repeating this trauma or this cycle, or do we want to gift it an opportunity to feel love again? It's just a new approach and a new encounter for whatever the situation was for you. The invitation of love and hope is going to drop those guards and those defensive flow. And we're going to be able to elevate this wound for the collective. That's a part of the transmutation cycle again, okay? Love wins in the end. And love heals all wounds. That's the alchemy of us. Love heals all wounds. All righty. Oh, man. Okay. How's everyone doing? How do you hear that? Not being belittled like that. The universe has a strange way of getting our attention. I found that though. The universe has a very, very strange way of getting our attention. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna end it there. Man, my knees are hurting. My knees are hurting. But that was a beautiful story. Thank you for being here for a little bit of sacred ceremony, a little discussion, a little babble, a little fun. Where are we at here time-wise? Let's see. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. If you guys would like to sign up for Patreon Tuesdays with Corey, we're on every Tuesday between 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can come out, join the fun with Tuesdays with Corey. Links will be in the description box for Patreon. If you'd like to donate, link is in the description box as well, the chat, paypal.me/foundersoflight. There's also Cash App and Venmo, I think, on there as well. If you'd like to book a session, I am open for sessions. Go to foundersoflight.org. We're open. I'm also doing soul retrieval sessions too. So if anyone feels the call to receive a soul retrieval, please reach out. New things on the way, new things on the rise. I'm really excited, but we don't count our eggs before they hatch. All right, guys, I love you. From my heart to yours, I just want to say I thank you. I love you. I honor you. I bless you. So as we close out these timelines, as we close out this sacred circle, as we send everyone back to their universe, I invite you to return back to love, return back to center, return back to balance, and to offer yourself freedom, hope, love, truth, and clarity for you and for the future of our children, for the future of humanity. All right. So I love you guys. We're just going to close everything out. And I will see you in another moment of the now.